What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review, talking about episode 3 of Swamp Thing. Episode 3 of Swamp Thing. And boy, Will Patton plays a really good bad guy. His character, Avery, is, when he's on screen, that's when I'm most locked in. Not when Swamp Thing is on screen, but when Will Patton's Avery is on screen, I'm locked into this. He is a sinister, just fun to hate villain. And the scene at the end of the movie, or at the end of the episode with the golf club, just loved it. Just loved it. I can't wait for episode 4 now. That's the way to end an episode. That's the way to end an episode, is to make you want more. And this definitely made me want more. Will Patton's Avery is just a great villain, and the Conclave is turning into a great villainous organization. It's the best part of Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is also a very good part of Swamp Thing. The only problem is that he's not in it enough. Even in this episode where we got more of Swamp Thing, he's still not in it enough. I don't know if that's because of cost or what, but he's not in it nearly enough for a show that's called Swamp Thing. Abby Arcane's in it a lot. I'd say that this is her show more than Swamp Thing's show. So far, anyways. But yeah, there was some really good Swamp Thing stuff happening in this episode. We learned a little bit more about the disease. We learned that the disease, the green, is actually trying to defend itself. It's not trying to spread or attack. It's trying to defend itself. And that's kind of what we all figured was going on anyways. But the treatment that they're giving it is actually making it stronger. So that's all real interesting as well. We had a nice scene with Swamp Thing in this episode, between Swamp Thing and Abby. She's figured out that Alec is Swamp Thing, and he explains to her that the green is not being violent for the sake of being violent. It's being violent to defend itself. So all that was really good. The special effects in this are top-notch for TV. This was really good special effects. You could tell some money was dumped into this. I don't know if it was practical or CGI, and that just shows you how good it was. The fact that it was really good special effects. That you bought what you were seeing, especially with the Swamp Thing stuff. I remember thinking to myself a little bit, okay, Abby, you know that there's some evil stuff happening in that swamp, and there's some unexplained stuff happening in that swamp, yet you just keep going back into it. I guess it's the curious scientific mind. But yeah, this was a good episode. I want more Swamp Thing. That's the big downfall for this season so far, 3 episodes in, is we don't have nearly enough of the title character. But Will Patton plays a great bad guy. Swamp Thing, when he's on screen, is very engaging and very believable. And Abby Arcane, the actress that plays her, does a very good job. I don't know that I buy all the character's actions, but she does a good job portraying the character, portraying what has been written on paper. So, yeah, good episode, good series so far. You know what? You guys remember, I was on the Doom Patrol wagon. I didn't like the way Doom Patrol ended. I thought the last episode was a snooze fest. But overall, I was on the Doom Patrol train. I love Titans. Swamp Thing is in the same area for me. I like Swamp Thing quite a bit. I don't know that it's quite as good as Titans or Doom Patrol yet. We haven't seen many super heroics. A little bit from Swamp Thing, but you don't get a lot of super heroics when the title character's barely in it. So it's playing out more like a TV drama right now rather than a superhero show. And that's okay. But I want more of that superhero antics. This is, after all, a superhero show. Swamp Thing is a superhero. Some people might say that he's not, him being from Vertigo and whatnot. But he's a superhero, guys. He's a member of the Justice League Dark. He's a superhero. So I want to see more of that. That's what I want to see more of. So overall, though, it's been very strong, very well done, and anxious to see what happens next, especially with Will Patton's character Avery. It's the most interesting character in the show, and it's the villain. So, anxious for that. What have you guys thought of Swamp Thing so far? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 100. I'm at 84 right now. 84 subscribers, trying to hit 100. You can help me get there by hitting subscribe. And if you would, hit that like button as well. That helps this video get views, which helps me get more subscribers. But thank you for being here at the OQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.